What's up, everybody? How's it going? Oh god, game audio isn't working right now. Oh wait, forgot to do that part. There we go. Anyway, hi Tsunami, here's your hydrate real quick. Hi Narita, how you both doing today? Happy Monday, happy Monday fun day, happy, oh god, I'm moving all my windows around and can't keep track of where I am. How you doing? Good to see you all. Guess what? You doing good? Heck yeah! Glad to hear. I'd be good myself. I had, a pretty calm day today. Pretty chill Monday. Pretty standard Monday, so, I can't complain too much about that.
Extra fee for that.
But let's see here. What we got going on? You're tired? Oh, man. What happened to you today, buddy? I mean, oh yeah, you did go to that concert. How was that concert, by the way? And who was it you were going to see again? I could have sworn I remember you mentioning it before, but I'm trying to remember. It's been a while. Yeah, who'd you go see? Yeah, speaking of music, though, I'm probably the only one that really cares about this, but hey, Doobie Brothers put out a new album recently. So I gave it a listen today, and I realized I need to go to the statue and heal up my people. Oh, shoot. Got to see 4 great bands. Yo, let's go. Heck yeah. Hell yeah, let's go. Even better than just going to see 1 or 2. Nightlife and Daisy Grenade and Honey Revenge. Ooh, very nice. No, Honey Revenge. That sounds so familiar. I feel like I'm blanking out on them right now. Oh, well. I'll remember soon enough, I'm sure. But yeah. Guess what, though, chat? Supposedly, and wonderful mods could back me up or correct me on this, supposedly we got a lot of story coming ahead of us. Actually, speaking of the quest, I should probably pick that quest. Very popular punk pop rock group. Ooh. Yeah. Yo. Let's navigate towards that one just to have... Oh, right, I gotta go do all those. Jeez. And yeah, heck yeah. We got that. So, when it gets closer to that time, get some snacks, get some popcorn, get a sandwich, get whatever you want. Buckle up, we're gonna have a lot going, apparently. I'll be probably taking a break before we get that started and get some popcorn myself. I have a team ready to fight. Good thing I stopped by that statue.
Boring!
Wait, I gotta teleport. What am I doing? Good thing I did that first. Ooh. But yeah, guess what else? We got 2 of the subathon rewards happening tonight. Happening this week, not tonight. We're not doing that all tonight. I mean, if I had, all the time in the world, I would, but nah. We got the horror game stream coming up on Saturday, and then we got the cooking stream on Sunday, which actually I need to probably start getting that list together for stuff I need for that. But I'm going to be baking up and cooking up and all that good stuff up. A lot of good things. So get ready. I'm excited for that. I'm hungering at the thought of that. And speaking of hungering, oh man, I got some popcorn I'm itching to get going later. But yeah, that's what we got going on today. It's a Monday. I could bore you with the details of how I had to go put out some ant killer before the stream, just because I got a good few in the backyard in one area, but I'll save that for later. So yeah, how's about we get some story going? See what all we gotta do. I didn't even read what I have to do. I'm so bad at this. Oh, I gotta learn more about everyone's situation. Oh, we're doing that now. Right away, huh? Whew. Make me think I should go get that popcorn going real quick. I mean, it did just start, so I'd have to put it right on BRB, but... I don't know, you think we should popcorn real quick?
I want to go on a vacation with Galvana.
This is about vacation? Not quite yet? Okay. Sounds good to me. Let's go hear everybody's issues. Let's get this story stuff going. Let's have Farina apparently want to dive in. Alright, who are we talking to in here? I mean, I'm willing to bet it's... Right... Oh, wait. Where in the... Ain't down. Where the... Oh, pfft. There we go. What do you mean higher up? God. Thing was messing with me so much.
Courier, Miss Sijween told me you still haven't eaten.
Yeah, I was working on something, so I forgot.
That's no excuse for... Huh? What's you two?
Oh, hi there.
Junior, Lurvine, we're back!
Hello there. It's been quite the mess here recently. How have you been?
We're fine, thanks.
And you? Are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
Yep. That is still top secret, though. So don't say a word to anyone.
Got
It
it.
can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people in the infirmary, but I still prefer taking that route over the one from the Duke's office.
I mean, the infirmary does make it easier for you to slack off.
Oh yeah? Then why are you also here so much?
You two really are just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
Oh,
Not
got
at
him.
all!
Got him. Well, that was an easy one, actually. I can see why it was a not yet. Alrighty, out of this spot. Who we gotta talk to next? Oh man, press that twice. What the heck, game? Bah. Anyway. Oh. Run, Farina, run! Hey, you two, how's it going?
You guys are back?
Hi.
Crystal! Lavaroon!
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
Oh, we just did something else, actually.
No, not at all.
Ah, and here I thought you'd managed to escape from jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jailbreakers, but now you're telling me you just never left?
Surprise!
We're sorry, but we just had some business to take care of.
All right. There's no need to get caught up in the details. We're just relieved to see you. He was super worried about you, you know.
Hey, it wasn't just me. Weren't you super worried as well?
Something like that, yeah. I was also transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago. I can still hear Quisto mumbling to the carrots. Are those two all right? Do you think they made it out alive?
You ever just talk to your carrots?
Whenever he'd say that, I'd tell him I'm sure they're fine. Wherever they are, they're kicking back with drinks in hand, enjoying the lovely scenery.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with worrying about your prison pals. Is there? I mean, considering how they always love listening to all my gossip.
These two. They sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
I'm sure the welfare meals must just skyrocketed in quality recently. Your meals will bring all the prisoners to the cafeteria.
Oh, well, if you say so. I'll be watching you to make sure you finish every last bite.
You got it. Alrighty, who's next? Who we talking to here? Oh, hey, it's Sijween. Heck yeah. Oh, damn it. Stupid table. Why are you in my way?
Sijween! Traveler! Paimon, you're back!
Hi, Sijween.
Are you still doing alright? Did either of you get hurt?
Don't worry, we're both great.
We're fine, but what about you guys? It was such a huge mess. How bad was it? A few people sustained superficial injuries, but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur Nervulette paid us a visit. It was all thanks to him that we managed to suppress the crisis for the time being. Of course, we must also thank you for the help you provided. How did Nervulette know that he was needed here? Well, Monsieur Nervulette has strong resonance with the hydro element. When the water level rises, he can feel the waves produced. I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded. They were mumbling the whole time about how you just ran down without a word. I'm so relieved to see that you're both all right. If you're not too pressed for time, Please stay with us a few more days.
Please stay in
Just
prison
let me
for a
know
bit
if you
more.
get a craving for any
Please.
particular dish, so I can have Mr. Walsey get your meals prepared. Oh, and please feel free to visit the infirmary for a break at any time. I'd like to take the opportunity to spend some more time observing your facial muscles as well. Your happy smiles are quite contagious, you know. They're so memorable, and I've missed them immensely while you were gone.
Aww. All the way up there, Alrighty, who's up here? Who's... Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Whoop. Let's try that again. Alrighty, who's up here? Who we talking to? Who? Give the free goodies. It's not Ryo, is it? Who's it gonna be? Why is it such a long walk? Yeah, man. Who we got here? Who we talking to? Oh, hey, cool. It's these three.
Now guess, what suit will this next card be?
Club.
A bare teeth cat?
What?
Well, well, look who it is.
What kind of deck of cards has Linny got?
Traveler, Paimon.
Hi, let's go, Linny.
Hello, everyone.
Looks like
Good
you're
for everything,
recovering
Lynette.
nicely from an A.
Thanks to everyone's support. Oh, right. I managed to work up the courage to thank Miss Clarant in person.
Whoa, how did she react?
She told me that it was nothing. It was as if saving a life wasn't a big deal to her at all. She also told me not to worry about it.
She didn't want to stress you out, that's all. She's right, and it's best not to dwell on it.
Yeah.
Okay, but check this out. We went back to the opera house and we met the knave.
You met Father? Did she say anything to you?
She said a few things that were, a bit hard to understand. And also that she's looking forward to working with us in the future.
It was a little surprising.
Her attitude towards you is even better than what we'd imagined. That's fantastic.
Hey.
You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers close, which now might also include you.
Hooray, we're on the good side.
Father is very capable, and also trustworthy.
Oh, Paimon just remembered that she thought Linny was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
Got it.
That does sound like something that Father would say.
Hey!
Oh, got
Are
him.
you going to stay here for the next few days?
Looks like it, yeah.
Excellent. I will host a tea party.
Hooray.
For real? Then Paimon wants another serving of cake.
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there. How lovely. Well, next time, you're going to have tea and snacks with us.
Snackies. Alrighty. Alright, Ryle, where are you heading? All the way down there, huh? Boop. There we go. Did I go too far? God, I get the feeling I did. Oh, well. Sip. Says I gotta wait on this thing. The left floor says floor shortly. Oh, hydrate, you got it. Hydrated. You know, I got this very flowery tea from a buddy of mine when they went to Hawaii. I brewed some of it today. Oh, good stuff. Supposedly expensive stuff too. Well, Farina didn't get squished. Can't prove that. What kind? It's, I'll have to take a picture of it, because I can't remember the name of it. But it's something that is... Okay, I think it... Despite it being from Hawaii, is, like, grown in India, funny enough. Or at least part of it comes from India.
Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered.
Hush, Farina. I'm talking about tea here. It's got a few different flowers in it. Yeah, will do. I'll take a picture, post it in Discord, if I remember. Santi, how's it going? Got some story stuffs ahead of us. It's going good? Heck yeah. Glad to hear. Investigate. Oh. Oh. More stuff. More fodder. Hey, Ryle. Hey, yo, Ryle. What's up?
Do my eyes deceive me, or did I just see two inmates come back after making it to the surface? Some strange winds blowing of late.
What can I say,
We
Ryle?
wanted
I
to
am
see how
strange.
the fortress is doing. Is everything still all right?
We're fine, for the most part. Neuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Udex himself to exchange the courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere.
Sounds like a fantastic plan. I'm sure that's gonna work. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work.
He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea.
Dang.
He did remember to take Miss Sigewinne's gift with him, though.
Oh, that's good.
He sure sounds super busy.
Miss Cloran has left as well. She also took her gift from Miss Sigewinne.
Were the gifts milkshakes?
Does Paimon want a milkshake?
Neuvillette got the milkshake. Cloran received lipstick instead.
Oh.
Those aren't even remotely alike.
But it's personal.
Well, it's Neuvillette's own fault for making Sigewinne worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies. Oh, and I have some gifts here for you as well.
Are these from Sigewinne too?
Is it a milkshake?
Nope,
Yes,
they're from yours truly. You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time. You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time?
Is the food covered?
You may access the cafeteria for free.
Hell yeah.
Hooray!
Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
Hooray, we get to stay in prison! Wait a minute. That's not exciting at all. Be welcoming travelers from other worlds. But then I can't do the story. Why must you do me dirty like this game? Alrighty. Back to our cell, back to sleeping in the... I don't even know what to... I want to say prison, but at the same time, they're making us treat it more like a vacation home. Of which I don't have.
We're back in our cell again. We're no longer prisoners though, so it really doesn't feel the same.
Feels like we've regained our freedom.
Mm-hmm. Being free sure feels pretty special now.
Paimon, is there something you'd like to say? Do you still want a milkshake, Paimon?
Huh? How did you know?
Because you usually just immediately fall asleep.
Hey, that's not true! Alright. Okay, Paimon just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo after all.
Hey.
It's like, we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people. We've never stopped traveling or stopped meeting new friends.
The
There
real
are so
adventure
many
is the
bad
friends we
things
made
in the
along the way.
world, and we're just two people, but we've still been solving problems no matter where we go. Isn't that pretty cool?
We're the best adventurers ever, Paimon.
You're counting Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here?
Hey, being a guide counts too.
Then let's ask Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well. Paimon will also be an adventurer from today
Is Paimon gonna earn Primos for us?
Just our thoughts making Paimon giddy. Paimon's gonna crash, so you sleep soon too. The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside our cell. The primordial seawater nearly rose up. That was so scary. We should be safe now, right?
We'll be fine. Don't you worry, Paimon.
Alright then. Good night to you, Traveler.
Good night, Paimon. Why are we both sharing one pillow? Also, that is a big pillow. Tall is the Traveler. Oh, hey, child. How's it going? Hey! Act 4 complete. Let's go. Woo! Hey! More primos. It's a whale of a tail. Hehe. Get ready for that whale of a tail. Yoink. Take another one of those goodies. Alrighty. To the next day. Hey, right on the money. Hehe. Now we're ready. What you got for us now, game? What you throwing at me? Some time has passed since the incident in the Fortress of Meripede, and your sentence here is almost finished.
Now for a little rest after breakfast. This is the life. Wait a sec. Isn't something important supposed to happen today?
Good question, Paimon.
Today's our big day! We're supposed to leave the Fortress of Meripede! Come on! We've got to go complete the release procedures now!
Oh boy! Freedom! Masquerade of the Guilty. Bonk. Time to sign my life back? Back. Hello, receptionist. I've come for my freedom.
Please, sign here. This document will be effective immediately upon signing, and you two may exit the Fortress of Meripede via the regular channels.
It's been so long since we've been to the surface. Let's hurry up and...
Uh-oh.
What's happening?
Paimon, why'd you have to say this? Are you okay?
I'm fine, thanks. But I wonder what that tremor was just now.
Oh no, not the primordial seawater.
The Duke.
Hey, yo, Ryle. The hell was that? All this back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Here we go. Hey, yo, Ryle. I got some words.
Your Grace?
Ah, good to see you two. Is there something you wish to see me about?
Yeah, what was with that earthquake just now?
Ah, that. The tremor didn't originate from the seafloor. In fact, it seems it came from the surface.
That doesn't make
Over
it
the
any
years
better.
of serving as the warden here, I've developed a sense for distinguishing between what occurs on the surface and what occurs underwater. Besides, the seal that Monsieur Neuvillette set in place won't fail so easily.
So the fortress is okay?
If you recall our last incident, if there really were a problem, there would be crowds of inmates in a panic right now.
Huh, you've got a point. Okay, seems we need to get back up to the surface and ask about what happened. By the way, do you know what day it is today?
I believe today is this month's pipe cleaning day.
That's right. Happy birthday, Ryle. Actually, today's the day we say goodbye to the fortress.
Ah, yes. Have you completed your release papers?
Well, there was an earthquake before we did. Oh, I guess we did.
It's you two. Are you leaving now?
Yeah, sorry, Siege Queen.
That's right! Today is our last day in prison! But now that Paimon says that, it doesn't feel like we were confined here. It's actually been pretty nice!
A lot of people have helped us out.
Oh yeah, Paimon feels fond of this place now! Well, then be sure to come back and visit. I'll miss you.
Miss you too, Siege Queen.
If you've signed the release papers, then you're free to go. The guards will escort you out.
You're not going to see us off?
I knew you'd ask. All right, sure. Let's go.
Woo!
Well, you actually agreed. No worries, you must be busy. Paimon was just joking.
Ah, so you do have a polite side, I see.
After being down here for so long, I imagine you must feel like you're lacking companionship. Shall I come along too?
Oh, I saw Rat, Siege Queen. It's not like we'll never visit again.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll come back to see you. Paimon really likes the cafeteria here. The chefs sure do know how to make good grub.
I hope you won't be here as convicts the next time I see you.
We'll do our best to stay out of trouble.
No law breaking, you got it.
It seems our work in the Fortress of Meripede is finished. That's the end of another chapter in our journey. And since Nervalet was the one who asked us to come here, we should probably go report to him now. Next up, the Palais Mermonia.
To the Palais!
You're going to see Monsieur Nervilette? Please pass on our kind regards.
I'm sure just your regards will do, no?
I believe it would be the polite thing to do.
You're right. I've heard the Palais has been terribly busy these days. Tell him that I hope he hasn't been overwhelmed by the recent string of troubles.
Got it. Alrighty, back over here. Back to the statue. Back to the... well, whatever the hell's going on. Knock, knock. It's us. You know, when you're ready, game. Take your time. No rush. Hey, yo, Nuvi.
The Palais Mermonia sure is buzzing with activity today.
That was a really weird echo effect.
Oh, it's you two. Apologies. Monsieur Nervilette did say you'd be welcome at any time.
Excuse me, would you mind helping me take a look at this report?
I'll be right there. Sorry, I've got my hands full here. You can see yourselves in.
Everyone's so busy. Seems a lot has been happening.
You miss a lot being stuck in jail for 4 days, apparently. Hey, what's up, Nuvi?
Hello. You've come at the right time, but you'll have to wait for just a moment, as there are some urgent matters I must tend to first. In the meantime, please, have a seat. If you'd like to have something to drink, let the Melusine outside know.
That's all right. We just ate.
Very well, then.
Let's take a break over there while we wait for him to finish his work.
All right. That should wrap things up for now.
Are you done with your work?
Yes, sorry to keep you waiting. Today should be the day you were released from the Fortress of Meripede, and it appears that you've managed to complete all the release paperwork.
That's right.
That's right, and we came here to see you right away.
You and Paimon tell Nuvi everything that happened since the primordial season, as well as your dream recurring child.
A massive whale.
A whale of a tail.
Do you have any idea what that might be?
Judging from your description, that cannot have occurred in any ordinary waters, but rather something like the primordial sea. A whale of that size and shape cannot usually be found in the waters of Tevat. Therefore, we can only assume that Child is presently immersed in primordial seawater.
Immersed in primordial seawater? But how? Is he okay?
He's not from Fontaine, so he won't dissolve. But also, how is he breathing?
Most people wouldn't be capable of entering in the first place. I'm not completely sure how he could have gotten there myself.
There's something we'd like to ask you about.
Yes? What is it?
What was the tremor we felt earlier?
Ah, right! Paimon felt it too! We asked the Duke and he said it wasn't from underwater, so we figured you might know something about it.
It turns out that I have just received a report about this particular matter. In fact, that's exactly what I was busy with a moment ago. The source of the tremor was here on the surface near Poisson. After the shaking stopped, the water levels in the Poisson area rose at an alarming rate.
The water levels rose? Oh no! What about all the people there?
Fortunately, the water levels only rose for a short period of time and have already returned to normal now. However, I still have a bad feeling about the whole phenomenon. If the change in water levels is connected with the leaking primordial seawater, then the situation in Poisson may be much worse than it appears.
Navia should be in Poisson, right? We need to go check on her!
Yes, speaking of Ursula's headquarters is there.
I would also like to go there as soon as possible, but I'm afraid I can't leave just yet. We must immediately formulate disaster prevention plans for the surrounding coastal areas to avoid potential catastrophes. I'll have to ask you two to go to Poisson first. I'll meet you there to check on the situation once I've finished things here.
Sounds like a plan.
There's no time to lose! Let's get going!
Please be careful.
Alrighty, to Poisson. Yeah, it's all the way over here. Yeah, when you're ready, game. When you're ready.
Oh no! What happened here?
Oh. All the buildings here seem to be in pretty rough shape now. There's nobody around. Were they all dissolved? No, let's not assume the worst yet.
Navia should be around here, right? We need to make sure she's still... Paimon means we need to check on her.
Navia! Oh, okay. Navia! Ooh.
We haven't seen a single soul all the way here. Oh, this is getting scary.
What will I ever do now?
Look, there's someone on the roof over there.
Just stay put. We're coming up. Watch your balance.
All right, just hurry.
Oh god, did he break his leg?
I'm not young anymore. How will I survive on my own? My Desiree!
Oh, he looks pretty sad.
My leg! My leg!
Ooh.
How could this have happened? It hurts!
Just hang in there. Help is on the way. You can hold my hand if it makes you feel better.
Oh, buddy. Navia! Game? This is a bit of a weird spot to drop me off.
She's over there. Hey, Navia, are you okay?
Navia!
You're here.
Hi.
We heard there was a situation in Poisson, so we came as quickly as we could.
Yes. As you can see, the water level suddenly rose. It caused quite the disturbance, in fact.
Demoiselle! There was a wounded resident next to a building southeast of here. We've already transported him to safety, but we've run out of medical supplies.
Ooh.
He's wounded? How badly?
He fell, so it's probably a broken leg. He's pretty shaken up. When the water level rose, he desperately climbed up to the roof. Once the water receded and he saw the ground, he became terrified and eventually...
Oh.
He jumped down then. Find the leader of Squad 1 and tell him to take the wounded resident to see a doctor. He should know where to go.
Understood. I'll take over his search and rescue mission in the meantime.
All right, you'll be in charge.
Hooray, hell! Oh boy.
I'm sorry. Where were we?
The situation in Poisson?
Ah, right. Allow me to explain. A little earlier, we suddenly heard a loud noise. At first, everyone thought that something might have exploded on an aquabus. But before we knew it, water started pouring out from everywhere.
Hi, Star! How's it going?
The rushing water seemed a little odd, almost like the unique color of primordial seawater. Some people didn't realize the danger and thought it was just ordinary water, leaking from somewhere. Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape.
Oh.
As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared.
Ooh,
They were
what's for dinner?
all dissolved. Those who realized what was happening started to flee in a panic, desperately trying to get to higher ground. Many were injured in the stampede, and some people fell from significant heights.
Ooh. Ooh, that chicken or soup sounds good.
The Spina di Rosula initiated rescue operations as quickly as possible, but there have been a lot of casualties. Fortunately, the water began to recede after some time, and the chaos came to an end. The water that flooded the area contained primordial seawater, so the lower levels of Poisson are still hazardous. To ensure everyone's safety, I've asked the people there to leave as soon as possible. No one knows if this could happen again. All we can do for now is try our best to help evacuate the residents. We still haven't completed the head count, but we'll have some numbers soon.
How awful. And all of this just came out of nowhere.
It was quite frightening indeed. I only wish that everything that just happened was a bad dream.
Hot Rod, how's it going?
Is there any way we can help, Navia?
Yeah, we're here to help. You can put us to work.
Thank you for being so willing to help in a moment of crisis like this. You don't know how much it means to me. I really can't express how grateful I am.
Fabian! How's it going? Surprise! And hi, Daddy, how you doing? Yeah, we're in the, yeah. Anyway, hi, how you two doing? How y'all doing? Wait, we're missing some people, aren't we? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Don't say that, Navia. That's what friends are for.
By the way, where are Melos and Silver? Oh, no.
Demoiselle! We've got a situation here!
I'll be right there. Sorry, I need to go for now.
Bye, Navia.
And as she goes. Seems it might be a while before she can take a break.
Navia walks around talking with many people organizing various matters. Her decision are clearly reasonable.
Okay,
The face marred
the
by
wounded are being tended
stuff.
to, and we finished a preliminary head count. More support has just arrived, so I suppose I finally have a moment to focus on my own matters. Of course, we should remain ready for anything, and continue doing our best to rescue others. I'll be sure to have everyone at the Spina di Rosula ready to render assistance.
Daddy, what if I made it up to you by long story stuff later? Or I mean now, but I mean, sitting through a lot.
Traveler, Paimon, would you two accompany me to my father's grave for a moment?
Huh?
So now
Right
we got
now?
my back. I understand.
Thank you.
Oh boy, I got an achievement. Hooray! I got an achievement. Back to the above ground. So yeah, welcome to the sad part of the story. Man. I cry until you run dry. Yay!
Not a lot of people here, huh?
Well, given the time of day and the whole situation in Poisson, Paimon doesn't think there'd be a ton of people here visiting graves.
Right. That's how things are now. The living are so exhausted that they've no strength to spare any words for the dead.
Navia?
There's no need to push yourself so hard.
Navia, what's wrong?
Ooh.
Sorry. I just... Malus and Silver. They won't ever come back here again.
Oh.
What should I do, Papa?
Yeah.
Huh? What happened to them?
Navia, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Everyone agreed on the rescue plan, but still, I was the one who initiated it. They were helping evacuate the residents, but they couldn't leave in time.
Hey, Star, congrats on third. Wow, that went unclaimed until now. Dang.
And they were caught in the seawater.
What should we do?
I've known them for so long. And I know they weren't afraid. But I could at least hold a funeral for my father. And I know where he rests. But as for Malus and Silver, they're just gone. I just can't.
Everything looks so clean after it rains. Even the gravestones. I didn't expect that you'd enjoy a glass of red wine in front of Master Callus's grave.
I can understand. Besides, the scenery here isn't half bad.
See, it's not just me. I always want to bring something when I visit Papa. Perhaps we might even have a picnic. He wouldn't be angry, would he?
Ah, how could Master ever be upset with you, demoiselle? Yet the cemetery is the home of those who have passed, is it not? Everyone ends up here sooner or later, no matter who you are.
Buying yourself a plot in advance, are you?
No need yet. But when I do, I hope you'll let me be buried beside Master Callus, demoiselle.
Hey, stop joking around.
I'm quite serious. That way, it will save us both the trip to see each other whenever you visit your father's grave.
That makes sense. In that case, could I be buried on his other side?
After all, besides you, demoiselle, the two of us could certainly be considered Master's closest companions, no?
Personally, I believe we fill those shoes just fine.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Seriously. All right. I'll remember your requests. But I'd really prefer not to talk about this stuff. And what do you mean by saving me a trip? I'd make the journey even if I had to visit you two somewhere else. I'd promised to let them rest in peace here. But here I am breaking that promise. I'm sorry for letting you see me in a mess like this. I don't usually cry, really.
Paimon doesn't know how to help you feel better. But, well, she understands how you feel.
I had always thought I could make my wishes come true. But now that I think about it, that never solely relied on me. Many things can only be accomplished with someone else's help. Malus and Silver have helped me so much. But by contrast, I could do nothing for them. I'm so sorry.
You can spend as much time as you need here, Navia. We'll stay with you.
Yeah, we're here for you.
Thank you. Right now, you don't know how much that means. By the way, you can have a look at this. It's a list of victims from the incident that took place here.
Obena, Khan, Burnett, Giverny, Francine, Karina, Daisy Ray, Joinville, Julianne, Esson, as well as Malus and Silver. So, everyone else is safe. But still...
It's okay. I know what you're thinking. And you're right. We lost Malus and Silver. But we were able to save more than we anticipated. The overall outcome indicates that the cost was worth it.
Hey, no one's sacrifice is truly necessary.
Right! Don't think that way, Navia. One person might be saved at the expense of another, sure, but that isn't something we should ever consider a trade. Malus and Silver were not the price for saving anyone. They're heroes.
You're right. Thank you, Paimon. What you said just now was pretty amazing, actually. I'll remember your words.
Oh, really?
Seems you've become more eloquent in the time since we last met.
Oh, hey, Arlecchino.
The knave? What are you doing here?
Is everything going well on your side?
Yes, my people are carrying out the mission according to your request. All the residents of Poisson have been evacuated, and we're preparing to relocate them to higher ground. As for these supplies, we have everything taken care of. There is no need to worry.
Thank you very much.
Wait, do you two know each other?
We just met recently. Right, Miss Navia?
Oh, yep, Guitar Impus there. We're good. Thanks, Hot Rod.
Usually, I would call this a coincidental encounter, but that doesn't quite fit this time. Besides, it never even crossed my mind that a Fatui Harbinger would come looking for me. Thanks to the Knave, Spina di Rosula received generous support from the Fatui, which allowed us to complete the rescue and evacuation work so quickly.
Mutual aid is essential to fostering positive developments. We were already in the area, in any case, so it was nothing. That said, I must say that you're a lot sharper than you let on. I'm sure you understand what I mean.
I apologize for all the ways in which I tested you previously. We've never worked with a Fatui before, and it's extremely important for us to know who we're working with. My subordinates have reported that Fatui soldiers have been observing water levels and taking head counts in various locations. I hear that they've also prepared a large amount of emergency supplies. I'm quite surprised.
Yeah, me too.
This is nothing to brag about, nor do I intend to. It is simply the way of powerful organizations to act forcefully, whether they are doing good or ill. You've witnessed that firsthand, in any case. As I've told this traveler before, I know of the prophecy, and I intend to prevent the impending disaster. Lending your organization a hand was a natural first step in accomplishing that. As such, do not be troubled by this token of our sincerity. Perhaps one day, you'll also be able to help me in the same way.
Without your help, there would have been many more casualties. I won't forget your kindness.
Furthermore, I sincerely regret what happened to Malus and Silver. I only wish that my people could have arrived a little earlier to prevent this from happening.
Don't say that. You and your subordinates did everything you could.
No, Daddy, that's father.
As Paimon said, Malus and Silver didn't choose to sacrifice themselves for any specific person. And they weren't the price paid for other salvation. They chose to become heroes themselves.
Oh, ad break soon.
I've never liked hearing people put it that way. It's like trying to relieve pain by saying some noble-sounding words. But right now, there's nothing more suitable. They really did become heroes.
You're right. I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Navia.
See, told you, Daddy.
Water is life to Fontaine's people, and it also spells disaster. It's no wonder that people always say that prophecies represent fate. Fortunately, I've never been one for such opinions.
So, you're one who will try to change fate, then?
Of course. That is why I'm going to Hotel Bouffe de Thé. I still have some things to take care of, and the children need my attention. By the way, Traveler, Paimon, one more thing.
Huh?
Alright, then we'll just... Huh? This isn't right. Paimon thought you would ask us to walk with you for a moment so you could tell us something in private.
That is a clever and useful conversation technique, which I do like to use when necessary. But there's no need today. It would not hurt to have Miss Navia listening in. Traveler, I'm sure you remember that I said we could work together when we had the chance. You and I both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea. Previously, it was the Fortress of Meripede's sluice gate, and this time it was the water levels in Poisson. These are both signals.
So the time for jolly cooperation has come? Jolly cooperation!
Indeed. Allow me to share the latest intel I've received from the House of the Hearth's intelligence network with you. During some recent investigations, a child claimed to have discovered some ruins near Poisson. The ruins date back to ancient times, and seem to be worth investigating in many ways. Judging by the dating of the ruins, they may be related to the prophecy and the coming crisis. The situation is becoming more urgent, so any pertinent information will prove extremely precious. My people initially came to prepare for ruin exploration. Unexpectedly, this disaster struck, and at present, we're all busy prioritizing the rescue effort.
So that's why the Fatui were already in Poisson.
I wanted to take the children along, but unfortunately, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine have all been dispatched to higher ground to assist affected residents. Linny told me that outside of the house, the person they trust most is you.
Hey.
Which is why I want to give you this task.
Are you sure this will be okay? Can you trust an outsider like me? Quasso! Hi, Neeps. How you doing?
The House of the Hearth's members see each other as family, but Linny, Lynette, and Fremine said that they also see you as such, even though you are not from the house. I'm sure you already understand how earnest they consider their friendship with you to be.
Oh! That somehow makes Paimon feel kinda happy.
The intel I just shared about the ruins could fetch a high price. But since the children consider you family, it's only natural that I freely share it with you.
Got it! So all we gotta do is go to some ruins, right? We can handle that.
Excuse me, but may I tag along?
You wish to join, Miss Navia?
But are you sure you're up to exploring some ruins? You need to rest.
Well, I'm sad, yes. But I can't just go back and plop myself into a chair by the roadside and do nothing. There's no point in being depressed while we still have a disaster on our hands. As my father's successor, I must live up to the hopes he had in me. Besides, I'm also doing this for myself. I need something, a distraction, to keep my mind off Malus and Silver.
Jeez, that went outside something. Navia's strong, but she needs company right now. We can be that company if she goes to explore the ruins with us.
Since you put it that way, I have no objections. What do you say, traveler?
Go to the ruins together. But Neeps, it's Genshin Monday. So no.
All right. The ruins are to the south of Poisson. Here's the map.
Okay, the three of us will handle it. Come on, let's pack up and get going.
Alright, so with that ad break starting up, I might just go make that popcorn real quick and put us on the BRB screen. So, buckle up, chat. Do I not have a close one there? Dang it. Ah. Man, that is in a weird spot. Yeah, okay, we'll teleport here. And once that ad break starts, I'm gonna go make that popcorn, so... Get yourselves a snack handy, chat. God, that wind picked up like crazy outside. What the hell? There's a little... Hey, why you nubbing my hair, Daddy? Snackies time! I got me some butter popcorn. I also got me a ways to run still. Yeah, exactly. What's your obsession with my hair, Daddy? It doesn't taste like anything good. It tastes like hair. I know what that tastes like. I get too much of it in my food sometimes. Oh, there we go. There's that ad break. Burp. Oh, I don't have game audio going. Whoop. Well, we'll get some other stuff going in the meantime. Once I find that song real quick. Oh, God. Oh, God. Come on. I really gotta fix that on this screen. Anyway. Now if I switch to the right screen and don't double press the mute button. Hi, I'm back. I've got popcorn for my snacky. How you all doing? Y'all got your snackies ready? That was a good chance for the ad break to go make that popcorn. To the ruins we go. Thank you, ad warriors, if there was still anybody in that jail. Oh boy, ruins. Oh boy, I think Farina
are these the ruins the knave was talking about? Whoa, talk about old.
They seem to be pretty ancient, all right.
Let's go
Dang,
in
Daddy,
and
stop
have a
smelling
look.
me. It's kind of
Just
creepy.
be careful.
Into the ruins we go. That hurt a bit. Alrighty, time to throw some food at Farina. Delicious. Ooh, there we go. To that place of secrets. I need a better spot for my popcorn. I can move the string back off. There we go. Oh, whoops. I forgot I had desktop audio going. Thank you, Daddy. Alrighty. Take a quick hop. Haha. Oh boy! Things to fight. Hi, how y'all doing? Whoop. Ah, shoot. And
Echo and song.
wham bam! Hey! Can't say we didn't get any fighting going. Whoop! There we go. Run, Benny, run! Get your adventure team together!
Adventure time.
Come on, grab your friends.
The floor here isn't safe.
Well, there went that floor! Damn! It's fine, I didn't need that floor anyway.
This place has also been contaminated by primordial seawater.
Yeah. And a lot of it, too. A Fontainian would most likely dissolve the moment they fell in.
You should go back to safety, Navia.
Right. You can't go down if there's primordial seawater. It's too dangerous, and it won't be any help for you to just stay here. Don't get
Damn,
Paimon wrong.
Paimon.
We're not saying you're useless. It's just that...
No, you're right. I can't do anything in this situation. I'll leave this to you.
From the looks of things here, maybe there's no way back. I was thinking the same thing too, Daddy.
Complicates things. Maybe the only way left is forward.
Just don't fall,
In that
Navia.
case, do you want to wait for us here?
Go into the water.
The water levels here are unstable, and there's a chance the water will rise. So staying here wouldn't be safe either. I'll go together with you. Perhaps we'll find the exit just up ahead.
Seems like there isn't any other option.
All right. Come with us for now then, but please be careful.
Stay close, Navia. Just,
Oh no, it's a dead end! Let's try climbing over from the side.
I'm just gonna do this, Paimon, but okay. Aha! Up! I should probably do a bit of healing.
Shower me with praise.
Get out of there, Farina, dang it. I should check on Benny's artifacts at some point. I don't remember what I put on him. I'm thinking I need to do those something. Good enough. Onward to... That would have been something. Ooh, what do we got here? Wheat and radishes! Give me that wheat. God. Game stealing my wheat from me. Star! How's it going? Hey, we got both stars here. Stardust, how you doing? Where are we going? Up there. Alrighty. Whoop. Oh boy, it's fighting time.
Wait, there's something wrong with this bridge.
Oh god, yeah. Hey, cutscene. Hope you brought your snacks, Star. Nadia, no!
Demoiselle?
Huh?
What?
Demoiselle, what are you doing here by yourself? Would you be standing here till dark if I hadn't come to get you?
Okay, it's just a flashback.
Maybe she just wants some time to herself, Maloose.
Hmm? Oh. Was I sleeping?
Yes, it would appear so.
I must be tired.
Wait a minute.
That's quite possible. However, you were the one that suggested we go out for a walk.
Oh, right. I nearly forgot. It must have slipped my mind when I dozed off. I haven't had a nap today yet. Have I? This is a familiar feeling, yet something's a little strange.
Is something the matter, Demoiselle?
Oh, no. No, I'm fine. I was just trying to recall why we came out for a walk.
Do you remember Mr. Giverny? He'd requested our help before with foreign merchants who had a debt dispute with him, and we'd resolved the matter not long ago.
We were headed to see how things were going with him at the moment.
Ah, right. Yes. I remember now.
Oh, Miss Navia. Ah, Mr. Maloose. And Mr. Silver, too. It's good to see all of you.
How have you been?
I've been great. Thanks to your help, those bothersome merchants finally realized that I wasn't the one they were looking for. Why, I wasn't even the guarantor for that person. They were knocking at my door day and night. Even my neighbor, Obina, was getting fed up with them.
Sometimes force is required to calm someone down and get them to listen to what you have to say.
That's right. Oh, by the way, Burnett, what was it that you wanted to give to Miss Navia again?
Oh, yes. One moment, I have it right here. Miss Navia, these are some flower seeds that I prepared. Please take them. They're a very good variety, and they'll become very big and beautiful once they bloom. I don't know what we would have done without your help, so this is a little token of our appreciation. I hope you won't refuse.
Ah, did you cultivate them yourself? Thank you so much. I'll certainly take them. Maloose, we do still have some empty flower pots at home, right?
Why, we can have as many pots as you'd like, Demoiselle.
Perfect. In that case, we'll swap out some of the decorative plants for some of Mrs. Burnett's flowers.
Very well.
Wait.
Something seems to be off here.
Yeah, what's this about? We can have as many as you'd like.
Excuse me, madam. If I'm not mistaken, your name is Burnett, correct?
That's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. This is the first time we've ever met, but your name seemed familiar to me. I must have heard it when I was discussing things with your husband previously. I've heard this name before. Sometime recently, I'm sure of it. And why are there so few people around here? Where did everyone go?
We must mind the time, demoiselle. We still have important things to attend to today.
Huh? We do? Like what?
Well, now, did you forget?
Well, yeah, that's why she's asking.
Miss Navia, here you are. I've been looking for you. Please, come to the Opera House. Your trial is about to begin.
Wait, what?
My trial? Wait, why would I need to go to the Opera House?
Yes, she's right, demoiselle. It's just about time now, so we should get going.
Oh? All right then.
Oh boy! Navia's going to trial. Hang on a minute. Hang on.
Look, it's Navia. She's here.
And her two attendants are with her. Goodness, everyone's finally here.
There sure are a lot of people here to see the trial. And they all seem to be oddly excited about something. I even know some of these people. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen. Why are so many people here? And why do I have no recollection of this case? And as for the judge... huh? Where's Monsieur Neuvillette?
Please sit in the defendant's seat. Don't worry, Silver and I shall accompany you.
All right. But are you sure you can stand behind me?
Typically,
Yeah, I
it
mean,
wouldn't be allowed, but
things there.
today is an exception.
Hey, what kind of place do they think this is?
Come on. Do they have any idea what they're doing?
Seriously.
Enough with the whispering! Could someone please tell me where Monsieur Neuvillette is? And why I'm standing trial?
My dear Miss Navia, have you not yet realized what you've done? In that case, allow me to explain. As all here know, you are Master Callus's successor, the head of the Spina di Rosula, someone held in high regard by every soul in Poisson. After you took over the Spina, you treated all of us just like the late Master Callus had. If anyone in need reached out to you for help, you responded. Not only you, but your butler, your subordinates, nearly everyone in the Spina di Rosula fought for the well-being of those in Poisson.
Wait a moment. Aren't you just proving that I'm a good person?
Yes, correct. Absolutely right. And that is why you stand accused. You have helped so many people get through so many difficulties. You are one with us. We are inseparable. We are one big family, all of us who are from Poisson, inextricably linked. And with you being so important, we couldn't possibly do without you. Therefore, this fair and honorable court shall declare you guilty, and you shall stay here. You will be together with us forever.
Oh, no.
What are you saying? Everything you have said is correct. I have indeed done a lot for my hometown, and I would be willing to be with you all, but what is the purpose of having me stand here like this? What is there to discuss?
Ah, well, if that's what you think, then I have no further comments.
How wonderful, Miss Navia!
I know all these people. Why are they laughing?
I seem to remember now. Yes, I get it. This trial is...
Wait just a moment. This isn't right!
Hey, those two came to their senses.
What was that, Mr. Malus? Our conclusion is very clear and unanimous. Let the court judge her now. She's guilty!
Stay here, Navia! You're one of us!
Demoiselle, don't admit guilt. This trial means to keep you here forever.
I wish to exercise my right to defend Our Lady. Mr. Joinville, you only know of Navia's goodness, but nothing of her utterly independent mind.
She was born a free and independent spirit. She has never been tied down by anything. Indeed, even the death of Master Callus couldn't stop her.
Her actions cannot serve as proof that she identifies herself as part of any group. She merely acted as an individual, extending her hand to help others. Please do not mistake her actions as being otherwise.
Really? As an individual, you say? Don't forget, we are all Fontainians here. This is the nation of justice, the nation of Hydro.
Tattoo,
Even
how's
if
it
Miss
going?
Navia only
Thanks for
voluntarily
stopping by.
rendered her assistance, that doesn't change the fact that her beautiful soul must return to everyone. Water accepts all, blends with all. It will surely accept her kindness. Everything is measured here in the nation of Hydro, and in the end, everyone shall meld together. Thus, when a unanimous opinion emerges, that opinion represents justice. Now I speak for everyone. Our opinion is consistent. Navia should stay. We and Navia are one.
And you would call this justice? Preposterous. You are merely jealous that Demoiselle still has a chance to exist as an individual. Have you forgotten how much you all once longed to become individuals, to become independent?
Do you mean to defy our justice?
Man, this nightmare's
If your
getting freaky.
justice is flawed, then why should we acknowledge it?
As you said, we can also have our own justice. Silver and I shall defend Demoiselle. And that is how we will enforce justice.
Ugh, my head... It hurts.
Demoiselle.
Silver, it hurts. My head is spinning. All I can see is stars swirling in front of me. I remember now. Everything that seemed odd from the very beginning. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen, and Mr. Giverny and Mrs. Burnett, who we met earlier. Even Malus and Silver. I don't want to admit it, but they're all dead.
Don't be afraid, and don't admit guilt. We will protect you to the very end.
Absurd! Who are you to say that she cannot be judged? We are the majority, and in the nation of trials, the majority is absolute justice. We are the will of all. Don't let them escape! We shall keep Navia here with us!
Mr. Malus and Mr. Silver, must you be so stubborn? How could the two of you possibly hope to stand against the collective? Do not resist. This judgment is fair and just. Navia belongs to us. After all that happened, she should not be left alone in Poisson.
Oh boy.
What are you saying?
No more excuses!
He says we're jealous. Jealous? How could she possibly be an independent individual?
What's with these people?
Who's jealous of her?
She belongs to us!
Miss Navia, she...
Silence!
Hey, Nuvi!
That's...
Monsieur Neuvillette!
Such commotion is prohibited in the court. The accusations you just presented are nonsense and cannot constitute a proper trial. The court will adjourn for the rest of the day. In this, I shall hear no objections from any unauthorized party.
Our thanks, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Please leave with me, Miss Navia, while there is still time.
But...
Go on now, demoiselle. This is your only chance to leave this place. What, can't bear to leave us behind or something?
Malus.
My apologies. I couldn't resist making one little joke once I realized that this shall be our last goodbye.
Malus. Silver.
Quickly, you must come now.
Goodbye, demoiselle.
Farewell.
No, wait! Just a second!
She's alive!
Navia?
You're awake? Good.
Holy shit! I think I didn't have too much doubt since, she shows up at later part,
I must have been dreaming. Malus and Silver were still alive, and they were defending me at some insane trial.
It looks like you're all right.
Did all the sad feelings cause you to have a nightmare? Paimon could give you a hug.
If we all want to give her a hug, Paimon.
The ruins you were exploring suffered a cave-in. When I arrived, I found you falling toward the water. You were just about to be dissolved within, but I...
Do explain, Nuvi.
What is it?
I think I saw 2 Oceanids protecting you. It was only for a moment, perhaps even a fraction of a second, but they gave me the chance to retrieve you. Were it not for their intervention, I would not have been able to rescue you before your consciousness dissipated.
Wait, did you say Oceanids? You mean like what happened with Vache?
So people that are dissolved became Oceanids? Or sorry, Oceanids? So
Perhaps those 2 Oceanids were the people you saw in your dream.
I always told them that they didn't have to protect me. To think that they'd keep doing so even after death.
Please come with me.
Neuvillette, are you okay?
Oh, I am quite all right. Perhaps there's something we could chat about?
Why do you look so stiff all of a sudden? Oh, Paimon knows. You're the type who feels awkward when there's nothing to talk about, right?
I merely thought that we should give Navia some time to herself.
Huh? Why didn't you just say so then? Don't you think it's even more awkward to call us over like this and then have nothing to talk about?
Paimon, you're the one making it awkward now.
I suppose so.
Oh, by the way, Sigewinne sends her regards.
Ah, Sigewinne. I hope all is well with her these days. Her work in the Fortress of Meropide has not been too much for her, has it?
Hydrate, you got it,
No
Tsunami.
way, don't worry. She's doing fine down there. She's an amazing head nurse.
I see. Well, that is good. I have always worried that Sigewinne would need a lot of time to understand the world of humanity, just as I have.
Oh, and the Duke also says hi. Even though Sigewinne made him do that. He hopes that you haven't been overwhelmed by all that's happened lately.
Thank you. I have indeed been busy lately, and I also hope that everything is going well in the Fortress of Meropide.
He still doesn't know what to talk about. Let's chat about something else then.
You're the expert here, Paimon. You're the chatty type. You've got the gift of gab. What should we talk about?
So, Neuvillette, you're probably quite the swimmer, huh?
Yes, of course.
This isn't going anywhere. Let's try something else. How did you find these ruins? Did the knave tell you?
Yes, in fact. I had arranged to meet you in Poisson, but when I arrived, I discovered that the Fatui were helping the residents evacuate. They had even transported a large quantity of supplies to the area. Amid my astonishment, I ran into the knave, and we had a chat. She informed me that she had asked you to investigate the ancient ruins here.
Yeah, we originally planned to meet up with you, but we thought you might still be busy with all those official documents. We didn't think exploring the ruins would take very long, and who would have thought you'd wrap things up so quickly?
I hope Navia can get back on her feet. And, Tsunami, you were kidding about needing a sandwich.
I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting like that. I'm feeling much better now. I guess we should get going again. Will you come with us, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind my company.
All right! Another one joins the party! Let's get going then!
Woo, big party! Open sesame. Woo, fighting time! Buddy's just sitting down waiting for somebody to duel.
Everybody stand back! Show no mercy! Eat Laline! Eat Papa! Get him!
Mighty mythical beast!
I'm glad you did. I also had a hunch that would be a good spot to stop since, well, there were 4 objectives on the map. It's like, yeah, I think those can wait.
Oh no, another unstable path. Watch your step.
Oh boy! Aha! I could cheat it a bit. Thank you, Seat Lolly. Wrong button. Wrong button by a long shot, jeez. Alright, Benny, get your health back.
The Shelby, watch out! There are rocks falling over here!
Nah, Paimon. That's me. I'm falling over. Wait, hang on. That sounds so fun.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Good job, Benny. Good job. Falling for something.
Almost at the top. Keep it up!
Oh dear. Oh dear. Ooh, chest. 5 primos. Ah, these two waiting patiently.
Show new things! Let the world come alive!
Buster. Buster.
Show no mercy! Fulfill our path! Suffer the...
Up to it, Montague!
Oh, buddy, we got a big guy here, huh? Good. Man, that was easy. Oop. All right, game. What now? Master of Puppets pulling your strings. Hell yeah. Up, up. Man, I gotta throw that album on again. It's been a while. I gotta get some Metallica on LP. That'd be great. Actually, I've gotta get, I think, just 3 Metallica albums I don't have on CD. Well, studio albums. I think. Pretty sure. Alrighty, but we ain't fighting, we just investigating. Okay, okay.
Looks like we've reached the end.
This is the place. There should not be any other hidden spaces in the vicinity.
The path sure had some twists and turns, but it turns out that this place isn't actually that big.
There seems to be something on the wall.
Stone slates. It seems like they were put here as an offering. Could we take them down and have a look?
Perhaps we should just leave them be for now.
Even Neuvillette is interested.
There are 4 locations in total, but only 3 stone slates. The slate that should be in the first empty spot is missing.
The surrounding walls also show signs of damage.
There's something written below. Let Paimon see. Reason dictates that this nation be destroyed. I shall record the history of its future here in its past. Say what?
Where?
It feels like someone left these slates and these words here for a purpose. But does he mean that Fontaine should be destroyed?
That would fit the circumstances dictated by the prophecy, yes. Indeed, the slate's contents correspond to it. Take the second slate, for example.
Shut up, phone.
There's a person kneeling here. She seems so dedicated. And there's a whole bunch of other people behind her doing the same. She's facing this... what is this? Some kind of island in the sky?
And is that Lady Farina in the third image? Did the Hydro Archon fall into the water?
Sure looks like
and
it.
Is that a ring of people around her? Paimon doesn't quite get it. Are they all in the water?
The fourth image. I know this one. This exactly matches the content of the prophecy.
The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne.
Yes, they do seem to match.
More information should be hidden in these slates, but I fear I cannot easily uncover it, most likely due to us missing the first slate. I am very sorry.
Don't blame yourself, Monsieur Neuvillette. Deciphering ancient stone slates isn't one of your duties.
Ooh, Paimon's getting the chills just looking at these slates. This says that it's the history of the future, right? That means the prophecy's sure to come true.
I really hope it doesn't mean that.
Still, Paimon feels like these images are kind of weird when you look at them together.
I get what you mean. Paimon? These is the order of the third and fourth images,
That's
right?
right! If the images are in chronological order, shouldn't the fourth, the waters drowning Fontaine, come before the third, where the Hydro Archon herself falls into the water?
And yet the order is reversed here.
Second image is also quite concerning. What sin are the people in the images confessing to?
If we go by timing, Lady Farina only emerges in the third image. That means that the person in the second image might be the previous Hydro Archon.
Egeria, then. I had never met her, but her appearance here does match the records. The previous Archon kneeling before the floating island in the skies, as if confessing a sin.
Did she herself commit that sin? And if not, why would she be in such a posture? Also, I'm still wondering why these ancient stone slates are here at all. Judging from their contents, could this place be the origin of the prophecy? Does that mean that someone, or some people, once saw these slates?
But who would have created these slates and left these words here?
It seems that any further clues will have to come from Farina.
In that case, there's no time to lose. There's nothing else to be gained here, so let's head back first.
Yeah, we better get somewhere safe for now.
Honestly, who created the slates doesn't matter now. The real question is whether things will truly play out as the prophecy foretells or not.
Woo! Challenge completed!
Goodbye, domain.
Let's split up here. I'm going to check on what's happening with the Spina. You know how it is. There's some things you just need to be there for yourself.
You still have energy for that, Navia? Paimon's already beat.
Just head back to the Fluvsandre and have a rest then. Thanks for keeping me company all this time.
Sure thing, Navia.
I'll depart as well. Thanks for your hard work today. Rest well, everyone. Traveler, I will go talk to Farina tomorrow morning to ask about the stone slates. I'm sure that you're concerned about this matter as well. If you have time, drop by my office. I will share the results of our discussion with you.
Okay, did anybody see that earlier where Nuvalet's nose shadow just kind of jumped around? Or is that just me? Alright, see you tomorrow, newbie.
Are you really gonna talk to her about this directly? Will that be a problem? Paimon's getting a little scared now that it's come to this.
She has long been harboring secrets, and will not give them up easily. Which makes it all the more my duty to ensure that she understands the present situation.
Alright, we'll leave it in your hands then. You're probably the best person to talk to her anyway.
I will be carefully considering my words tonight.
Traveler, Paimon, our safe house at the Fluvsandre is always open to you, as ever. So please don't think you're an imposition. Alright. I'll be on my way then.
Bye, Navia. Navia and Nuvalet both depart. You and Paimon head to the Spien di Ursula base at Fluvsandre.
We're finally back!
Welcome back. We've got a special menu prepared for you two tonight.
Oh boy!
Yay! And there's good food too! No, the boss is the best.
You did great as well, Paimon.
Ooh, desserts! Nice! These are all Paimon!
Yo, that's a whole freaking loaf of garlic bread! Oh, that's a big old chicken leg.
Paimon's already starting to forget what happened today.
Oh, that voice. Is that who I think it is?
Oh my god, Mona?
Huh?
It's you two. What are you doing in Fontaine?
What are you doing in Fontaine? And why aren't you in... Why haven't I pulled you yet?
Mona?
How haven't I pulled you yet? Did the stars not tell you that we were meant to meet here?
Seriously, nobody just uses a scry glass whenever they've got time to just see who they'll meet on the road.
Still, we didn't expect to see you here. Wait, you're not a Fontainian, are you, Mona?
Well, I have some business to attend to here, so I booked a hotel in the city. I was just out for a stroll when I bumped into you. Quite unexpectedly, if I might add. Why did you think I was from Fontaine, though? Is that because Magistus doesn't sound much like a Mondstatter surname?
Oh my god, you have a surname?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Well, I used to have my own surname, which was, well, some other thing. Either way, the old hag told me when she took me as her disciple that the first step to being a great astrologist's pupil was to change that name. There was nothing for it, really. She really is amazing at astrology, so I changed my name to what it is now according to her wishes. To my surprise, however, Magistus is not the name of some ancient house or clan.
It isn't?
But it sounds cool.
Nope. Although it is used by us in place of surnames, it generally just means great.
Great.
Wow! Imagine including a boast in your name. Wait, are you gonna have to put that into your genealogy as well?
I reckon so. In any case, I'd give my disciple a name like this as well, if I were to take one.
And may I ask what your master's name is?
Astromancer Barbeloth Trismegistus.
3 great.
Whoa, that's a long one. Does it also mean great or something?
My name means Mona the Great Astrologist. As for the old hag, hers is, in plain speech, the thrice-as-great Scholar of the Stars.
Called it.
Just take it as a title specific to astrologists.
Thrice as great? That's so petty.
I know, right? That's just how she is. She used to call herself Magistus, actually, but when she took me in, she changed her name to Trismegistus.
Not even 2 great, just
about
go straight to 3 great, jeez.
Megistus is thus the calling card of our school, so to speak, which makes it about the same as a surname. It's all right if you don't get it. You can look into it further should you need to study astrology more deeply.
How about triple strength traveler or triple appetite Paimon?
Terrible! Ugh. But anyway, you're not Fontainian, are you, Mona? You're from Mondstadt, right?
Well, I was born in Mondstadt, yes. My parents migrated to Dorman Port, and I traveled with the old hag for a while, after which I settled down in Mondstadt City.
Oh, that's a good thing then. At least we know you won't be dissolved by Fontaine's waters.
Speaking of that, I'm sure you're aware that a bunch of things have happened here in Fontaine, right? I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange all the same. There's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean.
I mean, that's just good advice in general. Did you come to Fontaine because of the prophecy, Mona?
That was the main reason, yes. Just a while back, the Steambird invited me to take part in a panel and speak about the circulation of the prophecy as an astrologist. The invitation was sent quite early on. I don't think anyone expected Fontaine to be in this much trouble.
What do you make of that prophecy, Mona? Just tell us what you think as an astrologist. Your word would go a long way to make things more certain and less scary.
What I can tell you is that I'm an astrologist, and that this prophecy concerns the fate of Fontaine, even that of Altivat. Ascertaining this is akin to reading the fortune of the whole world. I'm afraid that this is not something that just anyone can do. If I could do it, you would no longer call me an astrologist, but a visionary. But on the flip side, the prophecy is so huge and powerful that it must surely come from a powerful visionary. Its contents involve the fate of the world. Disregarding it would be a mistake.
A visionary? Sounds really powerful and all, but does such a person really exist?
Of course. The old hag could do it, and I'd bet there are others amongst those Hexenzirkel colleagues of hers who could do something similar.
I need to ascertain the accuracy of the prophecy. Could you help me get in touch with your master?
Huh? Are you sure?
Yup.
All right, I'll help you. It isn't often that I see you with such a serious look on your face. I'll tell you once I hear back from her.
Woo!
Thanks, Mona. You're amazing as always.
Oh, well, this is something only I can do after all. So yes, your praises are quite welcome.
That's the greatest of astrologists for you! Of all the people we know, you know the star's the best!
Indeed. That's the spirit.
Oh, sorry. I came to see what all the commotion was about. If there's anything you need, do not hesitate to inform the Spina di Rosula.
Oh, whoops. Guess we were getting a little too carried away there. Well, I'll go tend to my own business now. If I receive any news, I'll be sure to come find you two again.
Okay, bye,
and there
Mona.
she goes, quick as rushing water. And here we are with the Spina guy giving us suspicious looks.
Well, we are making a ruckus. Try to keep it down next time, Paimon.
Right, but we were able to recruit Mona's help, didn't we? Our Fontainian friends will thank us someday.
True. After the conversation, you decided to get a good night's sleep to replenish your energy.
Good morning. To be honest, Paimon's still feeling kind of sleepy. But it's time to get up, Traveler. We agreed to go see Neuvillette, so let's pack it up and get going.
Good idea, Paimon. You know, since we just saw Mona and I just realized, or remembered it. Hey, who wants to do a bit of Gamba? Who's down for a bit of Gamba? I got some Gamba on the standard banner. Maybe I can finally get Mona after, God, I don't know how long. What's my pity sitting at on this, actually? Let's check that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 24. Okay. Plus, I also have I'm 10 wishes away from a thing on the current event thing, so Gamba, give me Mona. Never mind. Sword, book, Spear. Bow. Bow. Book. Book. Fancy bow. Hey! Get to boost Fremine. Cool. You know what? I'll take that. Hey, yo, Fremine. You getting boosted, buddy. Yeah. Wow, I didn't realize I had Fremine at C4. Damn. Oh, now. Didn't think I had him at C3 beforehand. Shoot. Alright. Yeah. I'll take that as a win. Oh yeah, also because I did the thing. Oh wow, 44. That's the most I've ever gotten on that, jeez. Shoot! Actually make the 50? Yeah, well. Still time in it. Anyway. Nuvi! We gotta talk. Knock, knock, Nouvellette. It's me. Zep.
You're here! Finally!
I got here as fast as I could.
Something wrong? Monsieur Neuvillette and Lady Farina, they seem to have gotten into a dispute. Please go see for yourself.
Uh-oh.
Like I said, I've already explained everything.
And yet the problem has not been properly solved. There is little space for excuses between us. It is not my intention to offend you, but please, tell me where you stand. You are the Hydro Archon Focalor, are you not? Look at this. This is a list of the victims from the recent Poisson incident.
You mean they're all...
We did not arrive in time to avert this disaster, and I will not have it happen again. I will say this once more. You must tell me everything you know. Yesterday, I found 3 stone slates in some ancient ruins near Poisson. Do you know anything about those?
Seriously? You're questioning me like this is a court case now. I don't know anything about that. But you found them in some ancient ruins, you say?
That's correct, which is why I came to ask you some questions. There should have been 4 slates, but one of them was missing. The other 3 featured different images that seemed to correlate to the prophecy.
The prophecy?
The second of these slates depicts the previous Hydro Archon Egeria kneeling before a floating island in the sky, as if confessing something. Do you know nothing of this either?
I don't. I've never seen such slates.
I'll ask you again. Do you really have no information regarding the previous Archon? My deciphering of the slates indicates that the Hydro Archon Egeria once had to confess to, or apologize for, a certain sin. If anyone would know about it, it should be you.
All gods don't have the same secrets, you know. She was herself and I'm me. Is it really so strange that I know nothing? I understand your concerns, but I'm sorry. I just don't have anything to tell you.
Forgive me for saying this now, Lady Farina, but I have long known of your various secret investigations into certain matters.
That's so
There are
secret
several
anymore.
indications that you have been investigating the prophecy on the sly. This is not strange in itself, considering that you are the Hydro Archon. But it is strange that you should also claim to not know any of Egeria's secrets, as well as do nothing following your inquiries. You have never been as superficial as you have presented yourself to be, nor are you a fool. And yet, your behavior is very inconsistent.
watching me all this time, have you? I didn't think you were that type.
You...
Well, since you know about my secret investigations, then you should know I'm actually working to take care of it. There's no point questioning or suspecting me. You're the Eudix, but you're still my subordinate. You should be following my lead. Just trust in me, your Archon, and do as I say. Never mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not. It'll all turn out fine. That's all I have to say. We do not discuss this matter again. Oh, the opera's about to start. Toodles!
Farina, the clock's just a texture. It didn't move. Oh, ad break soon. Hi, Farina. Bye, Farina.
Did Farina not notice us standing by the door? Wonder what's up with her. She was smiling. She didn't seem in the mood to care if we were listening in or not.
She seems deeply troubled.
I assume you've been outside for a while now?
Oh, you noticed. Seems Farina didn't even realize we were here.
She was in a great panic, though I cannot discern the reason. Our discussion reached impasses time and again, a state of affairs that we cannot allow to continue. Still, I do not understand. Dialogue is the basis for understanding, so why did she keep refusing to engage?
I'm afraid questions alone might not suffice. We need to make her understand how dire the situation actually is.
Everyone in her inner circle has noticed that she is hiding some secret. The issue is her attitude. I fear that she will not reveal anything unless absolutely forced to. We may have to create a situation in which she will have no choice but to speak.
Oh? Like what?
Normally, people will only reveal the truth when standing trial. Perhaps we must have the Hydro Archon experience just such a scenario.
But Farina's seen so many trials, and she's really good at dodging questions. How do we make sure that she won't just slip away at the first chance she gets?
Oh, you want us to plant drugs on her or
We
something?
will need to consider this thoroughly, join forces with various parties, and then do what we can.
Nuvi, what you got?
If at all possible, I would prefer to recuse myself from this affair, but we must prevent the prophecy from coming to pass. This may be cruel to her, but all Fontaine is in crisis. The information a god possesses is too precious, and so we must take a chance on this.
In that case, we will need help.
But who will lend us their aid to do such a thing?
Oh, I think I know who to call. Ghostbusters. A few days later, on a boat somewhere in quiet Poisson. Storming.
Well, that's everyone, huh? Speaking of which, it was pretty smart of you to think of hiding here.
Poisson was just involved in a disaster, so it's presently devoid of people. That naturally makes it the best choice.
And here you
Same
are
brain
drinking
cell
tea like it's
tsunami.
the most natural thing in the world, huh?
That's what families should do. Sit and enjoy a leisurely time together.
It's nice to enjoy tea here, you know? Care for a cup?
Lend me your ears, everyone. Or perhaps one of you might like to start us off. How about you, friend?
Yeah, probably.
Me? No, I don't think I can.
Oh. But you're C4 now.
How about you, good sir?
I fear that I will cause the mood on this boat to become as somber as it is in court.
Well then, I guess we're lucky we've got a local like me to organize things. Wonderful, the spotlight at last. I guess I'll be facilitating things from here.
That was a little long-winded, don't you think?
Oh, you might be right. Anyway, to cut to the chase, our friend here, the Traveler, has brought us together to discuss something.
Hi.
As for what that is, well, let's start by saying that we'll be pooling our efforts together to create a series of traps.
Oh? How intriguing.
Well, it's just an expression, really. One that I just learned from Chlorand, and used on the spot. So, let's invite her to explain in detail. A round of applause, please.
Clap, 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 clap,
Huh?
clap.
Didn't you say that you would be facilitating this?
Oh, come now. Your work doesn't involve much public speaking, right? This is a good chance to practice. You might even pick up some fancy oratory tricks to impress your boss with in the future.
I see. And what does my boss say?
He is glad that you consider him your boss. Do go on.
Duh.
In that case, do any of you have experience hunting?
Not that I recall.
Fremine and I once used a wooden stick in a basket to catch wild rabbits when we were younger. As for Lynette, oh, right. You were sick that day, weren't you?
I've also gone diving to catch some fish before. Does that count?
I'm afraid not. You may or may not have heard, but Fontaine once played host to a group known as the Marechaussee Hunters. Though that was their name, they did not hunt animals, but rather various monsters left behind by the ancient dynasty of King Remus. Today, Fontaine's monster population has already thinned greatly, so the hunters have blended back into society, taking up arms in other lines of work. They even left a unique methodology of hunting in their wake.
Alright, since the ad break's going, I'm going to take a quick moment to toss my popcorn back, so I'll BRB. And we'll just yap for a bit. Quick, name a fruit. Golly gee, if only I knew any fruits off the top of my head. Oh wait, banana. Hi, I'm back. I threw trash away, I know. So exciting, isn't it? But how y'all doing? How's your evening going? Dragon fruit, ooh, strawberry, ooh, tasty. So, what's got you wanting some fruits? Tsunami? You hungering? You craving a snack? You wanting... You gonna make a smoothie? You gonna make a salt smoothie? Apple. Delicious apple. Strawberry supremacy. Ooh. Chaos filling dead air. Fair. You know, that brief dead air. With all these wonderful people in chat that are subscribbled. Alright, what are some of your favorite fruits to put in a smoothie? See, now I'm itching for a smoothie. Delicious smoothie. And you know what, usually I'll put... Lately I've been a fan of banana and apple to go in a smoothie. Because that goes great with some peanut butter, I tell ya. Delicious peanut butter. Blackberries, raspberry, pomegranate. Ooh, good choices there. Very good choices there. Very tasty choices there. And let's see here. What? I'm trying to think. What's the last thing I've had in this as a smoothie? I think it was banana and apple. I think that was the last thing I had. That, some peanut butter, bit of milk. Great combo there. Dang great combo. I haven't made a smoothie in a while. I think about it. I should probably do that for a bit. Just go making some smoothies for like a weekish, just about. Hey, welcome back from ad break, everybody. Who was yapping about fruits? If there was anybody that wasn't that was stuck in ad jail. Anyway, hi, we're continuing.
A trap comprises of the following components: bait, a trigger, and a containment device. Sometimes a lethal implement will also be necessary to deal with the prey.
Chlorine, I don't think we're killing Farina.
If we were to build a trap together, right now, what would you choose to build it with?
For me, I would prefer something basket-shaped. Pigeons and rabbits will see the bait and naturally enter the snare. Our line of work requires a deft hand, and we're some of the best in the industry, so you can count on our techniques.
You used some of those techniques while moving the people of Poisson, didn't you? My subordinates mentioned that you even performed some magic for the bawling children.
Yes,
Oh, how nice.
And I even managed to gather some intelligence in the meantime. I'm quite the multitasker if I do say so myself.
I'm afraid I can't claim that as my strong suit. I prefer more stable methods, like placing bait in the water and waiting for the fish to come within reach. That's the kind of method I would count on.
Calm and steady. Exactly the kind of person who would catch loads of fish.
And I can be their assistant.
With discretion, I'm sure.
I'd probably use some sort of mechanical animal. Papa once bought me some small clockwork squirrels, mice, and such. When placed in the forest, they can attract others of their kind. I remember that you liked those too, didn't you?
I did. And that would be a good way to go about it. If they're realistic enough, animals of the same kind will follow them all the way to the trap.
What about you, Monsieur Neuvillette?
I fear I do not have any related experience.
That makes sense. You usually solve problems directly, without the use of any such tricks. But I do have one more question for you, monsieur. If we were to create a trap now, how would you design it?
I would like for it to be effective, but bring no harm to the prey. A more gentle trap would be ideal.
Kind, as always. However, our intention doesn't necessarily change the containment device and the type of implement we need. If we wanted to kill the prey in one strike, we would need a powerful implement. However, that also goes for prey that must be captured and safely contained.
Wait, why's that?
Only a hunter who's a true expert at subduing their prey can snare it without harming it. The line that divides life and death is often exceedingly thin.
So are we going hunting together?
Huh. We hadn't thought of seeing ourselves as hunters. It kinda works, but maybe it's still not the best metaphor.
If our means of capturing and dealing with our prey is to put them on trial, then the hunting metaphor is actually quite accurate. But we shall require much more courage than any hunter to judge a god, a being whose seat is an exalted throne.
That's right.
Oh, so that's what's going on. Sounds very interesting.
Chlorine's hunting metaphor was just that, a metaphor. You will not call this a hunt, because that is not what you should do at present, nor has the relationship between you and Farina reached such a dire stage. What you need is simply the secrets she is keeping. Attempting to take her secrets is an act of sacrilegious disrespect, but must be done to prevent Fontaine from sinking into the waters, as foretold in the prophecy. There's neither hunter nor prey, but there must be a trap. That is what you need. Woo! Hey, speaking of who we're trying to trap. Also, yo, give me them. Give me that Chivo. Whoop. That one. Please and thank you, yeah? Give me them Chivos. Yoink. Real quick. Okay, so I'm at 21. I'm just trying to plan ahead for the next big pull. See how many I got, see how much I could have by then. There's beautiful irony trying to go through the story of this and having Farina in the party.
It's been a tough few days, hasn't it? So much has been happening.
Those meetings sure did make me hungry. I'm so hungry, I could eat a Paimon.
Paimon didn't think the meetings would go on for so long, but everyone seemed pretty fired up, huh? Paimon thought they'd be at least a little frightened. Well,
Fremine was, now that Paimon thinks about it, but everyone else just looked a little surprised.
Fremine was just kind of normal there. Do you feel more confident after the meetings, Paimon?
Well... It's hard to say. Paimon doesn't have any experience with this sort of thing. But with you around, Paimon sure will do great. After all, you're the most reliable person in the world, aren't you? Huh?
Is something wrong?
Did you just pour some tea? Paimon didn't notice you doing that at all.
No, I didn't.
Then what's that? Paimon's never seen that cup before.
Poison.
Don't be frightened. I'm just joining you two for tea. I merely refrained from saying anything till now.
Oh, hi, Lynette.
Who's that voice? But there's no one here.
Ghost!
What a strange conclusion, but also such an interesting one. You two make such a fascinating combo, and yet even you feel confused. As such, I couldn't resist but come by for some tea and a chat.
Who are you, and what do you want with us?
Consider me a passerby, just accepting a commission from my friend's disciple on a whim.
Sound quite like... Friend's disciple? So this is one of the friends of Mona's master?
Precisely.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Call me N, a mage who wanders the world. At least, that's how my friends have suggested that I introduce myself.
Honestly, she sounds kind of close to Lynette. Allow me to ask you, will Fontaine's prophecy come true?
The prophecy. Yes, what has been prophesized will be fulfilled. You may view such things as the history of the future.
What? Then is there any way we can stop it?
People call such things fate, and it is written in the stars. It cannot so easily be altered.
There it is. There it is again. Fate. Can there really be no exceptions?
Ah, so you've caught on. Just as prophecies are usually only the future as seen from the perspectives of the gods, could things be happening in hidden corners where the gods' gaze does not fall? Are the things that you shall see different from the fate that the gods perceive?
What is she talking about? It all sounds really impressive and important and stuff, but it also sounds kind of scary.
The tea in the teacup is just about gone as well.
I believe that you understand, right? Some things are insignificant, but others you must reach out to change. Ultimately, fate shall serve as your only guide, no matter what will happen in Tevat's future. All you need to do is to play your part. This was good tea, by the way. Thank you for your hospitality. Well, that'll be all for today.
The voice. It's gone.
Okay, bye, Anne. Mage N, is this the clue you're leaving for us? The unexpected news leads to complicated feelings. You lie in bed. When you wake up, someone seems to be outside. God, that takes
What?
too little time.
I want to hear someone talking. Alright, coming.
You're getting more diligent, Paimon.
Hey, it's you who's getting lazy, okay?
Well, I see I've walked in on some lively banter.
Hi, Mona.
Mona!
How have you been these past few days?
Fine, just fine. I went to take part in that Steambird panel. It turned out to be more interesting than I expected. Not all Fontainians are pessimistic about this. One journalist mentioned that sitting around and waiting for the end to come would be wrong, and that they should make their own rescue preparations. I agreed, so we had a brief chat with her.
Haps! Thank you for the resub! How you doing? How's it going, Haps? Good to see ya. Thank you so much for the resub. Holy smokes. Crazy to think that it's been 7 months already. Dang. That's wild. How you doing though, Haps? Good to see ya. I put that
Did
on.
she have pink hair by any chance?
Why, yes, it was Charlotte. I assume you've heard of her, no? That daredevil journalist?
Glad it's been great for you too. And hey, there we go. Yes. Oh, I got that message working right. Oh, God, there were so many messages that I had to fix up. I got a good few ready and then realized it was set to the wrong thing. Yeah, we got message. We got handy dandy friendly message.
I'm in full support of her view. Prophecies are very important, but how can people allow their lives to be commandeered by just a few words?
That's right! Paimon's glad to hear something sensible for once.
Ah, yes. About what we had discussed before. I did try, but I'm afraid I couldn't reach the old hag. I'll try again tonight, but I wouldn't get your hopes up.
Actually, someone already came over.
Huh?
You tell Mona about your mysterious guest.
Goodness gracious. Are you serious?
I believe she came to pass a message to us.
She said that even the god's gaze has blind spots. Pretty bold if you ask Paimon. Most people would believe the gods to be all-knowing, right?
The Hexen Circle members are certainly anything but ordinary. As for the mage named N, the old hag has mentioned her a few times. She said that N's sense of direction is incredible, and that she loves guiding those who are lost. But I've never met her, and if she were still alive, she'd be... well, suffice it to say that the hag's at least a few hundred now, and N's been around for longer than that.
Well, certainly earning the, nickname hag. But being a few hundred, damn.
Whoa. The Hexen Circle sounds like a scary group. But they must really stay in shape to live so long.
Their abilities alone are pretty terrifying. If she came to see you personally, then the problem you're facing must truly be of great importance.
Well, it's not like Paimon could understand anything she said.
Yes, she was quite cryptic, but I suspect she means that there is still a way to turn things around. She didn't say when or what that would be, though, so... perhaps it is something that you cannot know right now.
Dang. True, her words were meant as a helpful hint, but when will we realize their value and meaning? Was that the best answer that my question could have gotten?
Traveler, Paimon, are you two all right?
Oh, we're fine. We're just a little down right now. It kind of feels like the end is coming, you know?
I see. I feel that same sense of desperation, too. I guess you could consider me someone who has often witnessed fate. So far as I have seen, it cannot be swayed. But even so, I still hope for, and believe in, miracles. Astrology is eternal and rational, but fate may not be. It is cruel, but it can also be beautiful. Perhaps that's what En was trying to tell you. Not to lose heart, and to believe that what you are seeing playing out before you is not yet set in stone. I did originally think of steering clear of all this, but I couldn't. Even if this is all futile, I still wish to help everyone. If we don't struggle to the last, then how can we face the end when it comes?
Huh. You do have a point.
There I go, talking about astrological principles again. Sorry about that. The moment I start talking about work-related stuff... oh, I need to get going.
Don't worry about it, Mona, and thank you.
It was worth trying to comfort you, even if only a little. I believe that you'll help those who are struggling in the same way I did. I suppose that might be why we always seem to meet by coincidence.
Paimon feels kind of moved by what Mona said. But also kind of sad, too. Hey, Traveler. Paimon suddenly feels like going outside for a walk. Let's go.
You got it, Paimon.
Let's walk around the city, shall we? There's a few spots we always like to walk by.
To the newsstand. To a statue first, actually. Gotta use that health. To the readjusting myself in my chair some. There we go. Oh, newsstand! Come here.
Huh? Our names are written in this newspaper. What's going on?
Maybe we're famous?
Let Paimon see! The underwater stronghold, the Fortress of Meripede, has continued in its noble autonomy, but that does not mean that others cannot interact with it. My recent attempts to enter the fortress bore little fruit. Huh. Guess Charlotte still hasn't given up on that.
Just commit a crime, Charlotte.
Thus, did an Outlander friend become the focus of this report? A blonde adventurer with their white fairy, legends trailing in their wake. It is said that this mysterious traveler once visited the underwater fortress. So while the fortress's interior remains a mystery behind closed doors, do not fear, for the tales of the traveler contain surprises in spades. Journalist Charlotte's biggest scoop yet, the Traveler's Trail, World Walker. Huh. Charlotte took so many awesome photos of us and we never even noticed her. She hasn't been able to get a hold of anything at the fortress, so since we're easier to find, she's using us as the subject matter instead?
That sure seems to be the case.
Ugh, seriously? Well, fine. Those headlines and photos do look cool, so Paimon will forgive her this time.
Hooray! We've been photographed without us knowing. Wait a minute. Oh god, a violation of my privacy. I wonder if it's got these in.
Paimon's hungry. Should we go in and get something to eat?
Ah, finally. Totally my first time entering the hotel. Totally. First time.
Hey, quick! Look! That's the limited edition only 16 slices a day cake!
It hasn't already sold out for the day?
It was so delicious the last time we tried it! Despite the tense situation we were in, let's give it another go. Paimon's sure it'll be great!
We can't let anyone get ahead of us.
One slice of cake, please.
We can't let anyone get ahead of us, Paimon.
Oh, wait, you're the one from the Palais Mermonia.
Oh, are you here to buy cake too? It seems Monsieur Nervalette was right. You really can eat.
Wait, did he really say something like that?
That's right. Even he has his own preferences when it comes to food. As for me, I love the cake and coffee here.
Do you come here often?
Usually every day.
Dang. Daily cake and coffee run.
Every day?
It's part of my daily schedule, apart from work. I shall have my cake and coffee.
That's having your cake and eating it too. Literally.
Then what if someone told you one day that this place would be closing soon, and you wouldn't get to eat cake here anymore? What would you think?
Paimon.
But why would it close?
Yeah, Paimon.
Well,
Need a reason for
Paimon
this.
doesn't know either, but maybe the waters will rise tomorrow.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
You know, like in the prophecy.
Oh, the prophecy. To be honest, I haven't paid much attention to that. No. Still, even if there'd be no more cake tomorrow, that wouldn't keep me from having some today. No. It's the same for eating in general. You might not be able to eat tomorrow, but if you can do so today, then you should carry on. That's what people call living, you know.
Huh.
Don't be sad. Excuse me, could I have 2 more slices of cake to go? These 2 slices are for you. Sijuin said that this kind of expression you're making is what humans call being sad.
Oh, you know Sijuin?
I sure do. She was born before me, and she sometimes comes to the surface to teach us things about humans. She said that humans are creatures that are saddened easily, yes, and you can only lift their spirits by feeding them delicious food. So please try the cakes here. I've got something else to do, so I'll be going now. You two try to stay in a good mood after eating, all right? Bye.
there she goes! Alright, let's dig in. Paimon's sure this cake will be delicious.
Delicious cake. You share a glance with Paimon and snarf down the cake.
It's more delicious than last time! And the flavor gets even better with a sip of tea. It sure would be nice if we could come again tomorrow. Sure would be nice if we could always eat delicious food here.
Wouldn't it be nice if... Alright, I'm gonna leave the hotel and then we'll probably call for the stream because it is starting to get a bit stormy outside, so I want to make sure I get stuff done before power goes
We're
out.
near the Steambird office. Let's go look for Charlotte and have a chat.
We'll do that, Paimon. Next time! We got some progress, though. Hey, we made it far. But, on that note, everybody, thank y'all so much for stopping by, tuning in, all that good stuff. I appreciate it. Zap right. As always, that first one's if you're subscribed. That second one is if not. Yeah. Oh, no, yeah. I'll be careful. I mean, it's just... the wind's going. There's a little bit of rain. I've been hearing some thunder, so I'm just... I'll be fine. I'll be able to sleep through it, I'm sure. Especially that part. But, yeah. Thank you for the worries. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all for really so much. Appreciate it as always. I think I know who we're gonna raid out to, but I want to double check, make sure they ain't gonna be wrapping up here. I'm gonna give it a quick little listen. Ooh. Nope. They raid now. Dang, never mind. Alright, somebody else in mind. Had somebody, because they's doing a anniversary stream. Let's see here. Who's doing stuff? Who haven't we pestered in a while? Who haven't we pestered at all? I got so many folks online. It's kind of wild. It's crazy. It's cool, though. Let's see, yeah. You know what? I see Bob Zor's online playing some Expedition 33, the new hotness that everybody's playing. That... I got plenty of other games on my plate right now. So yeah, let's go right on to Bob. Our favorite possum. Doing cool things. So yeah, thank you all so much for stopping by. Whoop. I gotta recopy my raid message. Dang it. Oh. There we go. Okay. So yeah, take care everybody. I'll be back tomorrow with some Persona. We'll see how much longer we can go on that. Hey, it means I get to use my Switch 2 again. But yeah, thank you all again. Take care everybody. Bye.